hold him every night, you know.
We outside of Caribbean Life Studios on the east side, Stone Mountain, that is.
She don't care if she an invite or if him drive the car and
what?
The only man she want.
Yeah, tell her. Only man she want. Yeah.
Our man says she very special. Yeah, very special.
Yes, sir. Big up to all the ladies on the outside.
If we buy her the world in a start, the house and the car. Still she won't give me the thing and the rest.
Am I safe to say it?
She will live for one.
I'm the only man she want. Am I safe to say it? Yeah. Boom. Big up to everybody on the outside. Share the live, share the live. Tell a friend, tell somebody. 3731 Blue, big up yourself. Also, Blue Champ Hookers Wagwan. You know, tomorrow, big holiday tomorrow in Atlanta. We celebrating America's independence. Tomorrow gonna be no fireworks. Little lamb.
Tell her something when you don't know. Me like bad bitch, me like go-go. She like cocktail, she like sono. Let's see the cutting or something with a throat all. No one a shy she a pour. What's in your mouth make it come to your nose all. Come on, I see now you can know some girl call. And if she no monkeys, I no love her.
DJ IOSC. My Tobago brother.
Tell me why, why if you have one
global team?
Continental girl take set one me for themself forever except when I lose cannon me never dead set. When me aim for fire me target in excess.
Yeah.
Do them beat down relentless rotation always in full effect. That's when one act right me step left select the next candidate. Girl if you want me here I am then you can have me. Sharing is caring. So you got to share me. Say you like dark chocolate, ooh, I'm free of cost. Sharing is caring. So you got to share.
Yes, sir, you know we adjusted. We adjusted to make everything right for y'all. Don't forget we live on Facebook, YouTube TV, Bacchanal TV, all your major social networks, we on that too. We the global team and we sponsored by Demon Ram. My goodness. What?
Everybody can see it. Say me a overdo it, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tell her be say, why make you clean so? Tell her be say, why make you clean so? High grade smoke a flow through me window.
Yes, tonight we're gonna overdo it.
Woman I see, love me style, let me smell me cologne from my mind. Love me style, me squeeze your
yes, I. Look out for overdo next year. Carnival time. Overdo it.
Spaceship far from them can't see me. In the front, man, I squeeze up them girlfriend TV. Me have the key for the place like Dizzy. Higher than Sky Vodka.
Yes.
Me can't overstand.
DJ Silent, big up yourself. Candy, big up yourself. Bring big up. Shelly live. Tell a friend, tell somebody. Tell you we got a big show tonight for y'all. Tell everybody the number one show on the radio on the waves is coming at you tonight. We on each and every Wednesday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Let's style now, walk with no flex guy. Boss it in a feast, did it look like when eggs fry. This fan the fear, body fine with the legs.
Tell them.
221st, put men in the earth. Watch, shoot up your turf, put the men's in reverse. If you fuck round church, the desert eagle perch. If you run under your move, I hope let me gonna search. We gon' dig a Brooklyn, real bad man there.
Brooklyn.
Life get too king, Brooklyn, DK, AK, SK, SK, okay. We gon' dig a Brooklyn, real bad.
Big up to all my people out there from Brooklyn. Some say New York is an island. So if you're from New York, you're from an island too. Shed it live.
In a sport when I push taxi, full of guns like vaccine. No vaccine, me a shot it on your face, drop on a flat screen. And a RG, but who grab cheese? Veep on foot, 30 gram black jeans. Cracking on my palm, me a ease and squeeze.
Global team. I tell you each and every Wednesday, we bring you all the information, all the love, all the advice, all the controversial stuff going on outside. We tell you about all the big parties going on. First of all, we tell you what's happening in Atlanta. On deck we have Brooklyn Beauty, Nicole in the building, DJ IOS here, the ones and twos, and me the man Lucian from Caribbean Entertainment. Everybody, we're gonna start dancing right now. Go. Right? Mr. B, why you there? Rex, big up yourself. Run away all the way to New York, I see. You kept that one a secret, brother. I'm gonna get you when you come back. Share the live. Tell a friend, tell somebody. Global team. Let me big up my Demon Rock team on the outside. Wayne, big up. Rick, big up yourself. Too sweet, big up. And everybody on the Demon Rum team who make it possible each and every Wednesday. There we go. The real Nicole, why you there? Roll call. Share.
Sinful. Yo. Alright, back when I time in my life. Trinidad, where you there? Jamaican girl, where you say? She ride the wave, come jump in the range, 100 bunny dash, watch her money made. Money your love that I cost me fi pay. I King Solomon, a bag a girl to me name. Every girl rock out, Lord, rock out. Me say hot girl and the side your
yes, sir, we the global team. And we play music from all over the globe, right?
tonight. If she suck, give me a fine out tonight. I don't know what a while out tonight. Out the blue light, yeah, try out devices. All of my sense then sign out tonight. I keep weed, man, fly, go Dubai. Let girl with no wild out to time. She ride the wave like mermaid. Shoe make you shake like Kurt. Kurt on a show like today, I'm a birdie. If you know man, I seen I'm on a nerd, babe. Me, I get pussy from a day, and I'm a third grade. No them class bad bitch in the world. Worse, but good things coming out of worse ways. I will say you as a nurse, babes. I mean, I fucking make a send for the first year.
Papi pull up the glass, then come Smitty just gone off. Girl, pony big truck, bend over. Send your friend like bend over.
Somebody bust a dance now.
Rock my gun, sit down nice and neat on the rhythm. Sit down right there where you belong. I don't talk, but I show you my vision. Watch me now. Rock my gun, sit down nice and neat on the rhythm. Sit down right there where you belong. Penthouse level, we so high, every girl start wild out.
Man, I seen a if no gun, man. If I never me come carry 4 guns back, you know no senseless. If you don't know options in for the fun, I know. And she ride the wave like mermaid. And she will make you shake like Kurt.
Big up to all my folks up there in New York. What's the dance now? Each and every Wednesday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's a vibe. Global team sponsored by Demon Rock.
Drinking with gas, down Perrier, no gas, someone so ableist, sneak in a gas, bad mind you want.
What we drinking, what we drinking? Somebody give me some Demon Rum.
We drink we don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with it. Send shots to the head, hit the liver. We drink, play with it. We don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with it.
All around the road, put your drink in the air. Welcome to the bacchanal.
Share the live.
Travail, actuellement ma caille décompressée. Pas qu'on me colle, il a crié aïe aïe. On a un sac, mais il crié aïe aïe. Un salassé, un travail mon nom. J'en ai fait lier, mais un qui prend nous vend. Manger pas billet, là j'ai ça qu'à pas billet. J'ai bé mon nom, bacchanal. No water, tiwoum, no water, kiwoum. No water, tiwoum, no water, kiwoum, no water.
Let me big up the man Lawrence of CLTV.
No water, tiwoum, no water, kiwoum. C'est comme ça, les sons viennent de façon, si chabine, les façons, des pini, des façons, des kiwoum. C'est comme ça, les sons viennent de façon, si chabine, les façons, des pini, des façons. Bacchanal, nous que je mène en bacchanal.
Yes, I tell you. Some of our folks, they go to New York. But New York do come to us. And we got Humpy right here in the studio from New York. Humpy, big up. New York, you take F and you give F. Peter, George, big up yourself. We live. Yes, you can check us out on Facebook Live, 365 Live also. We on YouTube, Bacchanal TV. I tell you, we on most social networks. Check us out. Yes, I. At this point in time, we're going to the sister Nicole, aka Brooklyn Beauty.
What's up? What's going on tonight? What's happening?
Yes, sir. Everything happening, you know.
Happening? Yes, tomorrow's 4th of July. Don't forget, you guys. Catch us on Live 365 Podcast FM, Bacchanal TV, YouTube, Instagram, and definitely Facebook. You'll find me, Elite All White, on Instagram. I actually just made a Facebook for Brooklyn Beauty. Can you believe that? So I finally did it. Finally. So now I got to work on that page. Doing all of that. You know, that's the thing. That's the work behind it, you know? But
why
yes, so
you
now,
didn't switch it over from
Facebook?
Elite?
No.
Change your name.
I didn't have either one of those on Facebook.
All
so
right.
now I have Facebook with Brooklyn Beauty and Elite All White. So all of that, just work.
Start back from scratch.
Now I'm starting from scratch. So now people are gonna be like, okay, Nicole, how many pages you got? And I'm like, I'm gonna have 1 million of them. I have no other choice at this point, you know. So what's going on? So what you do this weekend, Mr. AC? Oh. Everybody, make sure you share. Because tonight, we're going to talk about this Kumix and Shan. Kumix is how you pronounce his name, right? Huh? Kumi? Oh, it's Kumi and Shan. See? I had to ask. I don't like to mess up people's name. So Kumi and Shan, y'all got to share so we could talk a little bit about this. Y'all can call in, talk about it. We also going to talk about the party coming up in 10 days. I cannot believe it's 10 days. It come up so quick. Ecstasy Atlanta. We're giving away tickets too, so make sure y'all are on here. We might even give away some tickets and might even do like a real flash. 1, 2, 3 for about an hour. Slash some prices. We might. Let me think about that.
We've been waiting for weeks now.
I know y'all
for
waiting.
your special guests, DJ and artists and what you're doing.
Listen.
So we've been waiting.
I don't even know what to tell you right now, because you know when it come up to artists coming into the country, sometimes this has to be a little hush just until they get here. So that's why I've been silenced. So everybody just know we're going to be talking about Kumi and Shan. We're going to talk about this party coming up. And, of course, we have to do a little bit of real estate as well tonight. We'll talk a little bit about that as well. But, AC.
I actually remember what I did this weekend.
What you do this weekend? You remember? See, because now you know I'm going to ask you this question, right?
I was like, I know Nicole is going to ask me. Friday. I was at Allure on Friday.
Allure?
Yes, ma'am. Back in the strip club.
Okay. Back in the strip club.
Yeah, back in
the
the
exotic dancing club.
Yeah. I was Friday. Central Station Saturday. Sunday, I was in Tennessee.
Okay.
That was it. That was the weekend.
That's it? And that's you sleep?
That was, I slept.
That's it. Done.
That was it.
Okay. You know, Lucian always got a whole weekend pack of stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's Mr. Live.
Right.
Well, I'm telling you, before you even ask, all I did was Fit Fridays and Saturday, Sunday, I chill home. That's it.
No way.
Yes way.
Nah. I don't even believe that.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Did you see me anyway?
I didn't go nowhere, so how
Did you hear about me anyway?
I did go out this weekend because we promoting the party. But where did I go?
What did Nicole do?
Right, what did I do? Oh, the only thing I did. No, 2 things I did. It was on the same night. I went to Kester Plexi and Rigo had a party, and that was in McDonough. That was nice. I had a good time. The music was great. The only problem is, whenever you have an outdoor venue, depending on where you are, you can't turn up the music, the bass. Yeah. So they were limited on that aspect of it. And you know our music, we gotta feel it, right? You gotta feel the vibration. But when I tell you the DJs were great, like the music was great. So big up Kester on that. Big up Plexi. Big up Rigo on that one. The music was definitely great. It's just that they were limited, So, that's always unfortunate. That really is. So at the end of the day, I mean, I had a great time. The vibe was just nice. It was just nice. It was a nice, cool vibe, Then we went to Celsia too. She'll be cooking for the party. You forgot about that, right? The fish fry. Yeah, so we went to Celsius and we had, that was a good little cool out vibe, that's eat, drink, have a good time, no stress about how you look and, that it's that easy environment. So we went there and then also I went to Vibes at that night too. But I didn't stay long at Vibes on Glenwood. Oh. Yeah. Our folks, our age group. Because AC, did you see AC's face just now, Lucian? He looked puzzled, like, what? Vibes? What are you talking about? Which Vibes are you talking about? You thought I was talking about the one in Stonecrest?
I actually forgot that exists.
Yeah, the one with the Z. Yeah. Whenever I tell people, I'm like, if it's out there, I'm like, no, Vibes with a Z. Yeah. That's the one we go into. But yeah, that's only place I've been all weekend. All weekend.
So everybody was just inside.
Everybody's inside. Like, man, after this party, I'm really going to be inside. Because I was starting to be inside from before. Like, I like my house now. Like, I'm good. I'm good. Yep. So outside of that, that is it. So what's up, Bree? Good night, honey. I'm telling you, faithful. Love it. The real Nicole, I know she's probably on YouTube somewhere. So I'm loving that, too. I welcome y'all. What's up, Silent? Silent played really well on Saturday night for Celsia thing. He did really, really well. What? Oh, you know what? Reds, don't talk about hello from New York. Yeah, right. We're in the studio. Here you are in New York talking about hello. Hello from New York City. Hello. Candy, what's up, honey? What's up? Thank y'all for tuning in. I know my mom is on here somewhere because she always is. Thank you, Mommy. What's going on? So, y'all. Oh, I don't have two more people on my screen.
Yes, I. Well, we got Peter George on there, and we got Black Money Team Stevens on there. Molly, big up yourself.
Hey, actually, I got a beef with y'all. Speaking of these comments.
He got a beef all of a sudden.
Because when I was at home, I didn't get a shout out.
Yes, we did. We said AC because even last week, Red said AC. I remember him saying, but you know what? You come up as Alvin.
Hey.
Yeah,
you give it up.
So the whole you government name. You know what I'm saying? So when we say the government name, you're not gonna hear that.
Let's keep that calm.
I've been like, wait a minute, and then I've been like, oh, that's AC.
Yeah, when I checked it, I was like, oh, that's AC, and I said, big up AC. I even give you a shout out.
Red said big up. I said big up. You just didn't hear. I don't know what was going on with you.
I completely forget that my name on Facebook is like.
Yes, exactly. You might need to change that so we know.
Yeah.
Just like Reds too. Look at him.
Right, Mr. Right. Whole full first last name. Mr. Spectrum. From Brooklyn. Yeah. Those were the days though. That music right there. So even on Saturday, at Plexi and Rigo's birthday party, it was that kind of vibe. So maybe that's why I enjoyed it.
Like prehistoric?
Why are you playing yourself? Really? Prehistoric? That's not prehistoric. That music right there, classic. You don't know nothing about that.
See,
you know nothing about being up against the wall, whining whole night. You don't know nothing about that. All you know is a ski mask and hanging around in the back somewhere. That's correct. It. Nah.
That's completely correct.
People used to fall in love in these dances, right, Lucian?
I can't afford it.
That's when dance was dance, you know.
Right, that's when dance was dance.
No, that's not the case. That's when social media didn't exist.
No, social media didn't exist, right?
That's what it was.
But that's when people they used to fall in love from dance and last.
Because
it wasn't about a whole social media life.
It's because word didn't get around about what people were doing.
Now you got
that's a lie.
That's why you fell in love. That's
wait. That's a lie.
Now you got tables on the floors. You can't even dance. You can't move around. You got tables, bottles, everything in your way.
That's
like,
so
you know,
true.
people posing, people watching people.
Oh my God, Lucian.
You know, people taking selfies instead of,
take a selfie selfies,
We don't
taking
care for
pictures
that.
of people behind them.
And that's why people don't do
Yes.
anything, because I don't want to be caught on camera.
Why? What to say? If you're not
Because-
doing nothing, like you have a girlfriend,
Because
AC?
Yes, but if you catch me on
Okay.
camera, here's my
But
thing.
AC,
if
if
you
you
catch
have
me
a
on
girlfriend,
camera,
but wait, is she American or is she West Indian?
no, she West Indian.
Okay, so she's West Indian, so she should totally understand.
It's not that.
A dance is just a dance.
It's not that. Even if
As
it-
long as you're not making love on the floor.
No, here's the thing, right? Just hear me out, right?
Okay.
That future limits my choices. Like, let's say, right? For instance, not saying
limits
it's
your
gonna. Yes, because let's say, right? You don't know how long anything's gonna last. So let's say something happens, right?
Right.
And now I'm in the search for a new partner, right? Mm-hmm. By chance, won't happen, but sure, by chance, right? Mm-hmm. Now people can say, "Oh, I saw you on this page doing this, doing this, doing it. Yeah, let me stay away from you." That's why people don't do things on camera.
Bro, you're a DJ. That's the first thing they're going to say. You're a DJ. I'm going to stay away from you, period.
Right,
And
it
no,
doesn't even
no.
matter.
With DJ comes curiosity. I don't
know
told
why.
you that.
Yo, you know what? I heard that. I recently just heard that.
Yeah.
And I could not believe what I was hearing.
When
Like
people hear a DJ,
the
they get
videos, the DMs, I was like, what?
curious. It gets crazy.
I was like, girls do that?
it gets
Like,
crazy.
like
I tried to tell you
What?
many weeks ago. You didn't want to
crazy.
believe it.
you did, Lucian.
That's and no.
I'm like, what?
But you have to be able to manage that. That's why I just like keep a really, because when you keep a low profile, nobody does all that foolishness.
Oh my!
That's what you have to
I
do.
couldn't believe what I was hearing. I was like, "There's no way." I was like, "When did we get to the point where it's okay to send nudes to a dude?" Like,
Oh, you think
He-
that's the furthest it goes? Okay.
no, I heard the other
Okay.
night I heard something else. And so this is the thing. One of the things that I will always say is because I hang around a lot of guys, right? So I get to hear a lot of things, and I'm like, "What?"
It gets
Like,
deep.
I wasn't doing that when I was a teenager, in my 20s, my 30s. Would never.
Listen, before I straightened out, it used to get
Crazy.
crazy. Yeah. Before I was like, all right, you know what? Let me just. That's one of the reasons I say, you know, let me just stick to myself. That's the reason for the ski mask. Because if nobody knows me, ain't nobody gonna do that foolishness for me.
Right, they're not gonna video you. They're not doing all that.
Nobody's doing it.
Like that's just
You gotta know how to
totally
play.
that's insane to me. Like what y'all get as men. So this also, I mean, it takes. I always say it takes a lot of discipline, overall. Period. So it's even more discipline when you're in that kind of arena where you're just surrounded by different women looking for a man. And sometimes I wonder, what are they looking for? Because you out there sending naked pictures.
And then
like,
adding
he's not even
alcohol?
your man, and you sending naked pictures? Like, seriously?
And then you add alcohol in the mix too. Oh, yo. It gets crazy.
I don't even,
Really
I don't even understand. Like,
It gets crazy.
by no means do I understand why. And,
Well,
and
you're
then
not supposed to, though.
I know I'm not supposed to
Yeah,
because
you-
I ain't doing it. That's
Yeah,
number one.
Well, no, that's not your time, though.
Huh?
That's not your time. Like, that's yo.
No,
That's-
no,
no, that's
nah,
not your
B.
time,
I'm
though.
hearing guys even my age who's in the industry, they're still dealing with the same
Yeah,
thing.
but I don't think it's
with
anyone-
grown women.
If it's women your age doing that, they
Yes, sir.
That just mean they got a drinking problem.
Well, really,
and
they got a drinking problem. You what?
Yeah.
You think they're embarrassing their body? I mean, I
Nobody is
understand.
embarrassing themselves sober. If you're
What?
sober embarrassing yourself, that's like,
But
all right, yo,
you
now
talking
you have a
about taking
problem.
nude pictures and things like that and sending it in people's DMs.
But that's our age though. They're supposed to do that.
No. You don't understand why. See, this is the thing. I always say that people have limited thinking. It has nothing to do with age. It just has to do with what somebody is willing to do and not willing to do. That's nothing to do with age.
I think with age comes like a little bit less
Maturity?
of what you're willing
You
to do.
really?
No, I would say a little bit less of what you're willing to do. Because if you've done all of that when you were 23, 24, like
Okay, so
Why are you still
someone
doing that when
did
you're
that
40?
at 23, 24,
yeah,
right?
and it didn't work.
But and they did it at 23, 24 years old. They might say, been there, done that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But what about the people that, there are some people who didn't do that, and they're now flourishing. You know, everybody don't become swans right away.
Of course there's
right?
exceptions. There's definitely exceptions. But, I mean, for the general population of older individuals, you shouldn't be doing that.
They shouldn't be. Why not? That's like saying that older people shouldn't have sex.
No, that's not the case. You should definitely be having less, but, I mean... you should-
Why would they have less?
Well,
realistically, I just don't want to imagine that.
Right,
That's
but
what it
that's
is.
the whole thing.
I just don't want to
Do
see
you
that
know
happen
as women
in my
get,
head. I just don't want to know that that's a thing.
I'm just gonna tell you,
don't.
as women get older, they actually desire it more. So I always say it's a dirty trick that God played on men and women, right? Because men want it more younger, women kind of, they do, but not really, not the same, right?
I guess
so,
the mark.
Yes. One day you gotta get older too, dude. Like, come
eventually.
on. Yes. So you're gonna stop. You're gonna stop. You're gonna say, "Oh, I'm not gonna have sex because I'm getting old."
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, at my age of 25, I don't want to think about 50-year-olds
like your
doing
mother.
that. No, definitely don't want to think about that.
Look here,
I definitely don't want to think about that.
AC still young. AC ain't been out like that. Huh? Eventually, when AC really get out,
right?
His whole mentality gonna change.
Yeah.
But when shit start coming at him, he gonna change a whole lot of the way he thinks.
No, but you said
because right now it ain't about age. It's all about the sign of the time. With cameras, phones, everybody have a camera right there with them.
Right.
And something about people, especially females, they love the camera.
Oh.
Well, yeah, we like taking pictures and stuff. Yes,
they love the camera, and
right.
That's as much as I'm gonna say.
And it's gotten worse now, right? Because before all the instant being able to see the pictures instantly, we took pictures and it didn't come out the greatest after you got them developed. Yes, I did say developed, people. Right? After you got them developed, you're like, oh, I don't take good pictures, so I don't take pictures. So a lot of women before used to hide from cameras because they didn't feel like they took good pictures. But now that you get to see them instantly, now you get to change your position. You know what side of your face looks best. You know how how to pose yourself now. So it became very, very different.
You know what I think Atlanta needs? Just one good party where there's no cameras and no phones.
Yo, we should have did that for this party, yo. Why you
they
ain't suggested
They do have that.
Oh, my bad. I didn't think
that would have been. That would have been the whole. Only one camera, and that would have been the cameraman.
There used to be a luxury party. They used to do that.
For our first party, we gotta have cameras.
Because you know how many times? No, you know how many times I've been caught by the cameraman. Like, no, you know how many times I've been caught by the cameraman.
Really?
Yes.
Let me tell you what.
They are the worst.
They are the worst. Because let me tell you something. Yes, a couple, maybe. So what? It's all right. This one right
you
there.
You are the worst.
They are the worst.
You guys are the worst.
They catch everything. They try to catch everything. So let me tell you, where was I? Was it St. Lucia? St. Lucia. I think it was St. Lucia 2 years ago, right? No, 2 years ago, St. Lucia. We were on the catamaran, right? And I was laying on the catamaran side. Everybody was dancing, doing their thing. I was laying, chilling. Me, my girlfriend, and everybody was dancing. All I know, this guy jumps on top of me, picks up my legs, and just rolled. I was like, "Yo, get off of me, get off!" All you know is, guess what the cameraman gets when he jumps on top of me. I was like, "Oh my goodness!" And then he posted it. I had to no, you cannot post that picture because you know what I do. Like,
I've actually gotten in trouble with
you just
and, promoters
you
that.
can't do that. Like
I've had there have been pictures that I had to be like, yo, take this down, bro.
Yeah, you gotta take that down like that. It just
too much.
It looked like I was just all in the middle of the bacchanal, and I really wasn't, right? So I was like, OMG. I was like, man, and he took him down right away. He took it down right away, which I appreciated, but people don't realize the thing is about like Carnival and all of those. That's a place where a lot of professionals go, so they don't have to be as. What is he saying? They don't have to be as.
Once again, the worst.
But
thank you for that. We gonna hold that over our head for like the next.
Yeah, but y'all ain't got no pictures. Yeah. Oh, you got pictures. Well, yes, I actually went and I decided I was going to play Carnival in Dominica. I did that. I made sure I did that. But this is where a lot of professionals go to be able to let loose not
anymore.
Not have to be conservative, right? What's up, Bowie? Yeah, you did a surprise visit tonight. So I don't know. It's just a hairy. So when I'm out carnivaling and doing all that, I ain't dancing and bending over. I ain't doing none of that because y'all be chilling. I chip down the road. I be chilling. I don't I don't do all that. I might wind up a little bit, but I don't wind up on nobody. It's just because people can really catch you in the most inopportune moment, and you just don't know where that's gonna catch up with you at. And
looking crazy. Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good.
I thought you said a dance is a dance.
Oh,
A
yeah,
dance is a
I thought it was
dance,
just that.
but you have to remember it has nothing. I'm not
A dance
talking
is
about
a dance unless there's
no.
no
I'm
proof.
not talking about
As long as there's
like,
no proof, a dance is a dance.
I'm not talking about like a mate. I'm talking about outside of that, right? Because you can, like, if your mate is West Indian, he's gonna know, right? Or she's gonna know. He or she might be a little upset, but they still understand. I'm talking about outside of that. So, like, if someone outside of the West Indian of the culture sees that, they're gonna be like, yeah,
Tell them it's a part of your
right?
book.
Give a wine, take a wine, right?
See, but there's a problem that should have been discussed before. You know, the relationship get tight.
No, but
Even
but,
during the
but
relationship, you should
let
know
me
that.
tell you,
West
you
Indian
can-
culture,
right?
American culture. Okay, brother, sister, understand
I
this.
understand.
Okay, this is how we party. This is how we do it. So don't take it no way. I will make sure it's discreet. If it gets indiscreetly, okay, we have a problem.
Right,
I-
exactly.
You know, just don't get carried away.
Right, but listen to this. What is discreet about bending over and winding up?
That's
But I
indiscreet.
thought
You
said
don't
we-
bend over.
No,
You
wait.
stand up straight. You
But
take
I
your
thought
little
you
one
said
and give him his
wine
little
and
But I
3
thought-
seconds.
but I
and
thought
it's-
you just
okay,
said-
I'm
But
good.
listen to this. But listen to this. The thing is, West Indian people could have that understanding. You can have that conversation. Things are very different until you see it. You know, right? So you'll say, yeah, I understand. That's not. But then when you see it, you be like, oh, nah, I've had some friends, right? Right. I had some friends. Right. I had some friends that they were cool, and then like their boyfriends, husbands, whoever, once they seen it, it was like, nah.
So don't bend over.
Totally-
You should know
totally
better.
Different. Totally different. Who's
Once you bend over, you went outside the rim.
right?
Don't
you
bend
went-
over.
Don't bend over. But
A
it's
man
all
pull up
even-
behind you if you don't want to just say,
But-
brother, I'm good. But if you give
it's
him the
not
wine,
even-
give him his 3 seconds of fame, take the little wine
But
and walk away.
You have to
And
remember.
give him the thumbs up. Good.
Right, but you have to remember sometimes men with alcohol, even if you're standing up straight, they want
Okay, that's
bring
when.
you tight, come hold you from the hip.
Nah, that's when you be like,
All
bro,
type of
give him
thing.
that.
You
Give him
see,
the
you
hand.
laugh. He Lawrence, no.
Give him
Don't
the
do
hand.
it. Yes,
Hey,
you
hey,
give
hey,
him,
hey,
you
hey.
give them the hand.
Because plenty cameras
the
catch them, so
but
man
the
don't get embarrassed.
infraction is already done. That's the
Nah,
problem.
because you didn't bend over, you didn't do
You
nothing.
didn't bend over, you didn't do anything, but the infraction is already done. So it from afar, listen, somebody one day told me something that I never really thought about it, but it was the truth. Perception is reality, right? Perception is
And I
reality.
say that all the
so
time.
people see things and they think that that's actual reality, but it's really not, right?
Just to interject, that's why I stay away from the camera.
That's why I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I stay away from the camera too.
That's exactly why.
You Juve, you didn't. I don't even think they have. You said you've seen a few pictures, but I kind of stayed away. It's all of that extra. I'm like, I'm good. I'm serious. I'm like, I'm good. I'm not interested in all that kind of type of fame. My fame has to do with dollars and cents in a bank account.
Well, by now, most people already know what it takes in the carnival and in the Juve. If a girl give you a wine, she most likely will give you a 3-second wine. So you just take that and start to back away. Now, if she push back, then she want an extra.
You said how
She
many
might
seconds?
want to do a whole
Push
song.
back. Push
But when
back,
she put,
baby.
when she give you that 3 second, just go 1,
Two,
2, 3.
If she stay
start to
longer?
ready to If she want to stay longer, she go. You go feel she pulling back. So most men already know that.
but you
You
know,
sure?
it's you sure?
Yeah, most men already. It's
3
in the
seconds.
songs.
Like you said,
It's
3
all over
seconds. What's
social
3
media.
seconds? What's the 3 seconds?
I
Yeah,
ain't never got no.
yeah. You get your 3 seconds. It's everywhere. It's on social media everywhere. We know that. See, if you go to carnivals everywhere, you know it too.
Man,
You see,
I mean,
you might get your 3 seconds.
listen,
But, hey,
I had a friend, come think about it now. I had a friend who had the same incident and started dating someone later down the road, and a picture was shown, and it's a big deal. And it was like before they really ever got real serious. Like, when you're not serious, why you
Candy say right, don't stick.
Right,
Dance and
don't
move.
stick. Dance and move. Stick and move, stick and move, stick and move. Like, that's the only one I say. For some reason, my thing is moving kind of slow. I don't know why. But stick and move. She's right. Stick and move. I get that.
Yeah, that's
but
the rules now.
There's been time I try to say, oh, you know what? Today I feel like just go and have fun. I will run out in the middle of Juve. Today, this Juve, I want to go and dance, right? I might have that little mood. And then I go and try to do a stick and move, and you go to run, by catch you by your arm.
Yeah, nah.
You know, is the
I think
craziest thing.
The rule for men is half a song, move on. That's my rule.
Half a song, move on.
Yeah, half a song.
That's right. And I like to see when guys come up and they do their thing and then they're
and
gone.
Move off, yeah.
They know that this is what this is. This is.
Yeah.
You know, have a song now where it's about 3 seconds and gone.
Maybe
this one 3 seconds.
And you know most men like that because you know what happens?
Maybe for you.
You know what happens because of that?
What happened?
They dance with about 100 women in one jam.
That's
in one carnival or one Juve. So they're happy. Shit, they jump from one to the next. Like, yo. They go back talking, boy, yo, that was yo.
We are taking sample sizes. We ain't sticking for
right.
the whole meal.
It's not for the whole meal. It's just sample and move on. The thing is too, year before in Miami, one of the girls that I know, we were out for carnival that day, and this guy comes up to dance with her, and she told him no. You know, he hit on the head. She ended up having to go to the hospital because she said no.
Oh boy!
If you can't take,
that's an exception to a dummy.
Like, yes, I know, but this is the thing. So those are the things sometimes that make women shy away because, you know, like they said, one bad apple to spoil the whole bunch, right?
Well, I think you know where I think that comes from though. I think that comes from people not knowing the proper approach. Like, you have to know the proper approach to like come up to get a dance for anything. If you just or you just pull somebody back, you
like,
catching the brace.
Like, what is going on with you?
I think that's a pride thing and a like not having a strategy thing. You have to have the strategy. You have to catch the eye first. You have to catch the movement, and then you go in for it. You got to know how to.
Right. It's all right.
Because brace is embarrassing. Like, you don't. Yeah. Nobody else feels like brace is embarrassing.
But you know what I like to see too?
Getting brace is like. That's embarrassing. Like, what? So you have to know the proper strategy before you even do that. And like the reason people really get mad about it and do stuff like that is because one, they can't take a brace, and two, because they have a bad strategy. So they just jump in and you get braced, and now you got to walk off.
It's true.
Yeah, and the pros for the camera too is that some cameras catch some of those idiots, and when they catch them, they're all over social media getting a big no or acting dumb. You see, so we get to see them and call them out, and you know the folks get to see them live on camera acting a fool or getting a diss, you know, from a girl. Like, hey, bro, you know. So men have to be careful now, you know, how they go with their approach, because the cameras catch them too.
Right. She said, what Kelly say? Right. Ask me though. Just don't come up behind me. Nah. It's the truth. Like, at least tap me. You know what I'm saying? Something. Don't just come up. I mean, come on. Give me a break. Give me a break. Boo in here cracking up and carrying on. Like, it's the truth. Like, I have my moments. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, today I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna take my chances and do a little wine and
you go take your wine.
Yeah, I gotta take a wine and move on. And then somebody always messes it up, and I be like, forget it, I'm done. Right? Because it's one of the things I did not like. I didn't like. I never entertained Juve. Believe it or not, yes, I know. I'm a Juve newbie, really, honestly, in the past few years. So my friends talked me into it, and when I went to the first one, I was like, yo, I've been really missing something here. Because it's a space where you don't have to you're not dressed up, nobody's trying to impress anybody. You know, it is just a space to just have a good time. That's it. Nothing else and nothing more. Right? And I think more people in Juve understand what you were just talking about, AC. Like, people go to Juve, they don't go to stick with nobody. People come together as their mates together and come in Juve, and they're not even sticking on each other. They gone somewhere, the band going one way, she going another way, and then you see them leaving at the end of the night together, you know? So those are the type of to me, decent relationships, because you already know we just going to have a good time. It's no more than that, and we going to dance and wind up, and we going home, you know. So I know you hear the music. Is that somebody's? Oh,
yeah, man.
I'm like, is that somebody's car?
Like, yo, wherever you got your speakers from, give me some.
So we're gonna have a little break. We're gonna come back and talk a little bit about real estate. We have our sponsor, Demon Rum, Sinfully Smooth. And we have some other sponsors, some other commercials we need to play as well. So we'll be right back at AC.
How much rum me go take till we falling? I partying straight till morning. I done on the way to the next fete. Look it calling. Rum and back and all day. Keep it pouring. No stopping. Look how me head done. Shaking. I drinking out cases. I tell you it's the rum to play. Me head done. Shaking. From since I'm small, they say me head damage. I drink a rum. Let me see how I go manage. How much rum me go take till we falling? I party and straight till morning. I done on the way to the next fete. Look it calling. Rum and back and all day. Keep it pouring. Don't stop it.
You feel this way, like you are go home, but party say you know, there's nothing left to say, but get ready to go, cause we going down the road, cause in this life, nothing does last forever, so let we make the most of what we have, so take a drink and jump up with your brother, we going right down until we head back, so now I say who walk up with me, who want to drink from with me, everybody come there we go, all of the gal and them ready, we pumping with energy, with the party come there we go, so all who ready to jumping up, break loose and we starting down there, all on the ground we stink and dirty, no bad mind to try take this from way, 'cause this is the vibe and this is the life. We're jumping up to the ceiling, with the hand them high. Hold on, what I feeling. This peace of mind. Jumping up to the ceiling, with the hand them high. Hold on, what I feeling. This peace of mind. Feeling real good. Come on. This is the mood, I feeling real good. Nothing can change the groove, I feeling real good. Nothing can change the mood, I feeling real good. Troubles may come, but I'm a brain so. Devil just try, but he just never learn. So much on my mind, if I tell you, just look at me smile. When them do me wrong, I do them right. I'm just a man who does pray at night. How I live it, better than them. How I look it, better than them. Look how I feel it, better than them. Better than them. No problem. It's true. Look at the time, everybody drunk. They give we permission to do what we want. Girl on the front, shaking the behind. That's not your behavior, you're wasting my time. If I had my way, I fed night and day. The liquor does make me happy, give me energy to party. So fed with no shame, like it's a holiday. One shot to the head, don't got the dance. All that we need is to start this party, to mash up this party. Cause all that we need is, and we wake up this party. Come let we start this party. Where we end up we will never know.
naughty, and I cannot stop them. Why you only teasing? Intention so misleading. One then I'm leaving. Don't care how good it's feeling. Just start to roll and fling it up, but not too much. Look your man right over there. Just fling it up, but not too much. Cause no woman watching me, but nothing is stopping this. Just watch all your friends in ways. Forget the auto, tell them I say, pay no mind, cause a wine is just a wine. 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 So wine and push back on somebody. Look back on somebody. Big back on somebody. Girl, you know that a wine is just a wine. 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 So wine and push back on somebody. Look back at somebody. Throw that big back on somebody. Do that. You know that a wine is just a wine. The way that you watching, saying you up to something. That waistline just not stopping. Even though your man coming, my waist boy start running, but my waistline just stop walking. Ego think that we heading. When I want to get high when I jump in, oh. I want to get loud when I in the crowd. Hey, you know we don't hold back. We running crazy like Bajack. Anything I miss, I go pack back. And I know one thing for a fact. I winding on everything in the bun. It's everything I go jam. Cal pushing back the Islam. I'm freaking out. I winding on everything in the bun. It's everything I go jam. Cal pushing back the Islam. I'm freaking out. This carnival freak out. Freak out, no freak out. Freak out, don't say everybody. I want to rock somebody. I tell you freak out. Freak out, no freak out. Freak out, no say everybody. I want to rock somebody. I know you had certain secrets. I want to not you alone. Everybody had a weakness, and you disclaim your own. Cause you don't care if nobody know. Open the bar, liquor must flow. Come let we start the show and just tip on your toe. We naughty by nature, naughty by nature. The wetter, the better. So place the shelter. We naughty by nature, naughty by nature. The wetter, the better. No place the shelter. We come to get wet. We take it as much as we could get. Hold on, baby, get on, steamy. We come to get wet. We take it as much as we could get. Hold on,
Hands up high, free up yourself. Let go of all your problems. Fetting is the medicine, so come let me clear it. Hands up high, free up yourself. Let go of all your problems. Fetting is the medicine, so come let me clear it. Hey, oh, so kind is therapy. Oh, when we fetting we feel free. Oh, so kind is therapy. You can't struggle when it come to this. I challenge you, yeah, yo. So speak your mind 'cause I fast. Can you handle the pressure, baby? Minute can you too fast? Is American, I hope you're not lazy. Can you keep up the pace? Can you handle the weight? Not a second to waste. This kind of minute thing we working for hours. We jamming and we working, yeah, for hours. Baby, keep it working, yeah, for hours. So can you go the distance? So can you keep up walking?
People them who don't spend no money, they drinking out the most out of the rum. People them who don't spend no money, they drinking out the most out of the rum. They say it's free. They say the rum tastes better when it's free. They say the rum tastes sweeter when it's free. They say the rum tastes better when it's free. Them is spending no money. Hey.
Give me the thing that you say you have for me. Give me the thing, girl. Give me the thing. Give me the thing that you say you want. Give me the thing, girl. Give me the thing. Nice thing, slim thing, thick thing, all them thing. Now you say you want the long thing. Let me see if you can handle it. Do Do this, bend your back, squat down low. Bounce it there, bounce it low. Take your time, take it slow. Go slow, go slow. Bend your back, squat down low. Bounce it there, bounce it low. Take your time, take your time. Hey girl, the way you move, you have all the man them talking. Yeah, that was like a woman, the way you shape, you have all the man them watching. All eyes on you, they're watching you. Cause I know that you like the attention. So right now stand at attention. Let me propose a case, I can praise that ways and capture all your attention. You like the attention. So right now stand at attention. Let me propose a case, I can praise that ways and capture all your attention. Hey girl, give me the thing they say you have for me. Give me the thing, girl, give me the thing. Give me the thing they say you want, give me the thing, girl, give me the thing. Nice thing, slim thing, tick thing, all them thing. I'm gonna say you want the long thing, let me see if you can handle it. Do this. Don't bother me at all. When I under me girl, when I under me alcohol. Don't bother me at all. Say the party start and everybody jump, everybody vibe in, everybody jump. Drinks in me hand and me woman in front. Whoa, must take a wine on that. Say the party start and everybody jump, everybody vibe in, everybody jump. Drinks in me hand and me woman in front. Whoa, must take a wine on that. Everybody whining, everybody liming. Hey, you see we rolling, no matter we. Everybody whining, everybody liming. Hey, you see we rolling, no matter we.
Hey, this girl be pressing harder than ever. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you can play social, stay in your house, I don't care. But if you're looking for me, I'll be passing this year. And you can say you don't drink rum and you hate flat. And you hate dripping with sweat. I come here to chip, I come here to wine, come here to dance and enjoy the time with my friends and neighbors. Drinking I'm no chaser. I go into chip, I go into wave, go into caravan on the stage. This carnival ain't no way I'm staying home. No, I out on the road, tripping so and so. Girls going down low, and we're not going home. I out in the streets, whining to the beat. Monday and Tuesday, baby, if you're looking for me.
Global team.
This girl says that she love me and I just love her. She says that she needs
Yes,
me.
I with the global team radio show, and we sponsored by Demon Rum. We in your house, in your car, on your airwaves, each and every Wednesday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
You know you want it. I lead the wine. I lead the wine. Her love.
Hey.
We don't care what the people say. Until I cool and there when the father take me away. All of my friends will say, I'm phenomenal.
Yes, I we phenomenal. Global team.
Soca does the men the powers.
Hey.
Drink me rum and share with others. 50 hours. Soca powers. It's a wonderful feeling to share with others. All my brothers, all my sisters. Today we making we
Black Money team, big up.
We party in summer rain.
Yes, I, yes, I.
Once the music hit me,
Don't forget each and every Thursday, we inside a Rose Bar. Thing called Global Thursdays. And tomorrow night, we're celebrating our flags.
we're phenomenal.
Yes.
I'm phenomenal. We're phenomenal.
Tomorrow night team and Global Thursdays is Nations United. Since we're the global team, we're doing everything global. And tomorrow night at Rose Bar, we're gonna have a live fireworks show. We're gonna light up the skies in Buckhead. Tomorrow, Rose Bar, Buckhead. Thing called Global Thursdays presents All Nations United Flag Party. Since it's America Independence we're celebrating, we're gonna celebrate for everybody because everybody make America. All nations do. So I tell you, get your tickets for Rose Bar tomorrow. I want to tell you again about another party. Thing called Rum Soca Coolers. Going down August 31st. Labor Day weekend. I tell you, check social media. Check Afro-Carib, check Soca House. Check my Soca Fete. Check my inclusive radio. Because I telling you, Rum Soca Coolers, August 31st gonna be off the chain. And it's gonna be a cooler party. So bring your own bar. Bring your own bar. You hear this? You pay one price. You bring your cooler, you bring any alcohol you wanna bring. August 31st, Rum Soca Coolers. And I tell you, Rum Soca Coolers has been nice for the past few years. Take me off the chain. Right? Jambone. Trombone. I tell it, she. Tomorrow night, come celebrate with us. July 4th, Independence at the Rose Bar. All Nations United flag party. Put on by Global Thursdays. And I tell you, boy, we're gonna have some live fireworks. And it ain't gonna be no PP shooter in the fireworks. We're gonna have over a 30-minute fireworks show. And that's tomorrow night at the Rose Bar. Bip, bip. Bip, bip, bip. Oh, I see how it is. We're inside on the 4th of July right now. We're gonna get drunk early. We're the Global Team radio show, and we're sponsored by Demon Rum. We're inside of Caribbean Live TV, Caribbean Live Radio Studios. We're going a little retro because this Saturday is retro right here at CN Live TV. We're going to be here in the studio. Check us out. Yeah, we got our ecstasy team right here in the building, you know, tonight.
will.
Hey.
Play each note that will play, girl. I said to play, girl. And woman, play your.
Now this is when Bacchanal was Bacchanal. When the name Bacchanal was born.
Listen, he's an old soul, bringing up all these old calypso before soca was soca, right? I remember, listen, this reminded me of my mother having parties, okay? And we were supposed to be in a room sleeping. But you can't sleep because they busy bacchanaling up in the front. She stopped when I was really young though, but for some reason, like when you started playing this, like I just had a memory.
Oh, them flashbacks hit you?
Yeah, like I had a memory. That's just wild, you know? It was a vague memory, but I did have a memory. But so we're back, and we're talking a little tiny bit about real estate and what's going on. We have some time because we need to talk about the party. We need to talk about Kumi and Shan. Talk a little bit about that and see what's going on with that and see some opinions. So a little bit about what's happening now, some of the home affordability issues, right? Because interest rates have gone up and that has become a really big deal. So it is causing sellers, some sellers are technically almost overpriced. So people think it's well, let me say this. Some people think it's a buyer's market. It's really not a buyer's market. And it's really not a seller's market. Isn't that funny?
It's just a market.
It's just a market. Like, it's just a market. So it's not a buyer or a seller's market right now, in my opinion, right? Because what you're seeing happening on one side of town is not happening on the other side of town. So it's like we're in this in-between stage right now, and affordability has become an issue because they've raised the interest rates, and because we're coming off of COVID and the pricing has gone up drastically since COVID till now, it's causing people not to be able to afford certain price points. So then now it's kind of causing in some areas for sellers to have to lower their price to accommodate some purchasers in the area, depending on the area, right? Depending on the area, depending how much they have down, all of that. So affordability, I have a client now, she was married, she's buying her another home, but that first time she bought a home was really with her husband. So now she's buying it on her own, so technically this is like her having her first home, right? Because she's doing it all by herself. And I had to explain from that time till now, the unfortunate thing is, like, the beginning price point is 300 and change, like, easily. 300, easily. So imagine you coming into the market as a first-time home buyer. If you want to buy a single-family home, you might be able to find something 280, but that's still technically 300, right?
Wouldn't that mortgage-wise still be like luxury apartment?
Yeah, that's a luxury apartment price point, exactly. So the thing is, some people are able to do luxury price point because a luxury apartment. Why? Because they don't have to put as much down. So that's where that little gap of home ownership sometimes become not possible for first-time home buyers. Now, the thing is, if you could afford a luxury apartment, it might be best that you don't get a luxury apartment, right? You get something that's below a luxury apartment. And when you get something below a luxury apartment, then now you can save your money, right? So you can purchase for 6 months down the road, 12 months down the road. But you just have to plan it out. And someone has to plant that seed in someone who is in the younger generation, because they'll think, well, I can get this apartment and I can still pay my rent and still be okay, and I'll live in the city, I'll have a doorman, I'll have all this stuff, but really that's kind of like money being thrown down the drain.
I wouldn't say thrown down the drain. It
is
convenience.
Yeah, I talked to somebody over the weekend. I went to my sister's Global Speak organization over the weekend, actually. And one of the young ladies, when I was talking to her, she was paying $2,500 a month. She had been there for 3 years. That was over $80,000. And she we were talking, and she realized, like, you know what? I just didn't realize, and it's true because once you get an apartment, like you're gonna get comfortable, right? Because most people's aim and game is really not to move, just like that, unless you have it already planned out. I'm gonna move in a year and then I'm gone, right? But for right now, spending $2,500, spending $2,800 a month can technically be a waste if you don't have a plan.
But in my opinion, right now is the if you're going to buy right now, I think it's the best time to buy something.
It
is because, and my reason for that is because right now you got a lot as a buyer. You have a lot of negotiating power, so you can negotiate with sellers. Before, the market was a very, what I'm saying, it was a very
the market was the same all over.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying, you had no negotiation. You know what I'm saying, as soon as a house come on the market, it will go relatively quick. But now most houses stay on the market a little bit longer. So now as a buyer, you can buy. Although the interest rate is high, you know what I'm saying, you probably pay 6-7%, maybe even higher than that. But if you can hold on to that house and you know what I'm saying, you can refinance and get the 4% that you want to. So right now you can get a better prices on house right now. So it's kind
but this is the thing. So you hear what he said, right? Because he's an investor. We know we talked about that, and he buys and sells homes, right? This is the thing. He sees it one way because he's seeing one certain area. I'm all over, right? So this is what I saw. That's why I said it's not a buyer or a seller's market, because some areas you go into, the houses are flying off the market still. Right. They're having multiple offers. Like today, we called a couple of houses we were going to look at. They was under contract plus had 2 backup offers. Like, it just depends the area that you're in. He had one house. I had another house that we put them on the market at the same time. One sold right away and the other one didn't. So it just really kind of depends on where the house is located. It was still the same 3-bedroom, 2-bath type deal. I mean, 3-bedroom. Well, one was 3-bedroom, 1-bath. One was 3-bedroom, 2-bath. But still, at the end of the day, I was getting more people coming in for one than I was for the other. Yeah. So, and then I had another one way across town. Huge house, right? Nice price. They get people coming in, but we got one offer. So it just really all depends. And then there was another one, we had it right off the market. So it just really depends on the area, I think. And Georgia has always had more popular areas anyway, right? Supply and demand. The minute something comes up, it's gone because of the school district. Like, people want to be there. So we kind of seeing that again. And those areas, people don't really have negotiating power, because at the end of the day, if you have 5-6 people wanting the same house, that buyer doesn't have negotiating power in that area. So you just got to know what area you're in, where you do have negotiating power and where you won't. I mean, you just have to follow the market, because he's right. Some areas, I mean, some buyers do have negotiating power, but in other areas, because I'm seeing it happen, like literally before my eyes. Yes, Lawrence? They can. We've done that. I don't usually get it.
With the phone.
So if you have any questions, call us 678-661-1819. 678-661-1819. Call in if you have any questions about the market and what's happening right now in reference to purchasing. So to me, it's always a good time to purchase. I'm going to tell you that as a real estate agent. It doesn't matter what market it is. Why? Because real estate always appreciates. So you're going to have to live somewhere, you know? So even when people were paying, $20,000, $30,000 above, I had people ask me, like, is this really a good time to buy? Like, I have to pay way above. Well, if you're not planning on moving next year, it absolutely is a good time, because it's always going to appreciate. Even when it goes down a little bit, you sit, you hold, it's going to appreciate, right? What you was going to say?
No, I ain't going to say it. But real estate is local. You know what I'm saying? Like Nicole was saying, real estate is local. You can literally go one block over,
Yes.
and it's totally different. You're gonna get a different response. So I agree with what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? But,
Different response, different price.
different. You know what I'm
From
saying?
one block to the
One
next,
block, yeah, one
you
block.
can
So
get
it's definitely,
$70,000 difference. Like
yeah.
it's insane. That is in Atlanta. I know for sure it's always been like that, right? But this market right now, like I said, usually you could say, oh, it's a seller's market or it's a buyer's market. Right now, what I'm seeing is like it's just a market. It's just a market.
And what you say about literally it's always a good time to buy.
Always.
You know, that's for sure. I'm always looking to buy, whether the market is up or it's down. And you can always find good deals in any kind of market too.
That's
you just
true.
gotta work harder. You know what I'm saying? Like right now it's very difficult to find good deals. You just have to work harder and keep knocking on doors and hitting the pavements, you know what I'm saying? But
Talking to
it's
people.
It's a lot more difficult than back in 2010, 11, and 12.
I know, right? Before they were throwing it at you,
Yeah,
right?
you know what I'm saying? They will literally giving you the house.
Oh,
man.
my gosh.
I literally had a guy gave me I think I was telling you that, gave me a lot.
Oh, yeah, he gave you a lot, right?
Yeah, he literally gave me a lot for $1.
For $1.
So, you know what I'm saying, back then, you know, the people were just giving you your
stuff
property,
away.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Once you're in the game, this is the thing that I tell people. So, like, when you're not in it, you have no idea what's going on, right? But once you actually get into it, if you decide you're going to invest or something to that aspect, once you get into it, you'll be so surprised the type of deals that jump at you. People, you might be renovating a house on a block, and people come to you and like, well, who's doing a renovation? They're like, well, I have a property, you know, just like that, right, Robbo?
Yeah.
I have a property. Are you interested?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, literally, the guy that gave me the lot, I was renovating a house, and he was like, "Hey, the lot next door is mine." I like for real, he like, "You want it?" I thought he was joking. He like, "You can have it. Just give me $1." I was like, for real.
So I'm telling you, things happen like that. It really does.
So, you know,
Yeah. So I mean, that is just the way it is with real estate. So if anybody have any questions, 678-661-1819, 678-661-1819. When we come back from this whole party thing and all this other stuff, we're going to make sure that you guys know what the topic is at hand ahead of time, so that way you know what we'll be speaking about, especially when it comes up to real estate, because a lot of people always want to know more about real estate, no matter what.
let's give them some more real estate. We should do that.
Give them more real estate?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. People want to learn how to invest, especially on the investing side.
They do.
People want to invest in real estate, but they have that fear because a lot of what hold people back is fear, right?
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? And you should.
Even buying their personal house.
Yeah, I mean, it take a lot of guts.
they're
Even your own
fair.
personal to live in, you're
Yes.
scared to do that. You know,
Yep.
you're scared to pull the trigger. But no, we're here to give them the confidence.
That's
you know what
true.
I'm saying?
It's true, because
So,
at the end of the
yeah.
day, it is most of the time it's fear why
And
people don't do
I know
it.
that, a lot of things people don't realize how easy it is to navigate and to get into a house.
Yep.
And in their personal house or an investment house. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right,
a lot of
right.
people think it's difficult to get
Right.
into, but it's so easy. You know what I'm saying? So
It is. If you're willing to take the steps in order to do it, it is. I call it, what I say, it's simple but not easy. That's what I say. It's simple.
yeah.
Because when you think back at the steps, like when you're going through it, sometimes it could be stressful, right? And you're
Very,
like, what
very,
in the
very
world? They want this now, they want that, they want this. But then when you look back after you finish, number
Yeah.
one, you're so glad that you went through it, right? And you got to the end. But then you realize it's really only like 6 steps to
and
purchasing a house.
when I say it's easy, it's
It is.
the process is not.
The process is not easy
It's not that.
sometimes.
Yeah, I'm saying the process is not that difficult.
Right.
The process, once you have your ducks in a row and everything dressed,
Then
you know
it
what I'm saying,
becomes
you just-
easier.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
And then once you do your first deal, then you kind of understand,
Oh,
especially investment, right?
Oh yeah, you get confident. You get that boost of
You're
confidence.
like,
there,
wait
you
a
know
minute,
what I'm saying?
okay, now I know what they want. Now I know what they're looking
Mhm.
for. Okay, so now, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Great.
and then you meet, once you do your first deal, you already have your resources and who you dealt with in the past, so you know who to call and who to who to talk to get to where you need to be at. So you just create your system and you just follow that system. And every house is the same. Everything is the same system. You might have to deviate a little bit, but pretty much it's the same system. You just follow. You just create your system and you follow that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So there's just
keep it. We used to say something. We used to say in the military: keep it simple, stupid.
Right. Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah. Right. It's true, because if you really do keep it simple, you're good. I sometimes somebody just posted that the mics are low on Facebook for some particular reason. Yeah, so sometimes what people, they kind of get really caught up in just, oh, maybe it's not going to work out. Listen, even when I was purchasing, it's like I knew what my credit was, I knew everything, and still I was like, what if it doesn't happen?
Up to now, till this day, when I'm buying it,
I'm still nervous, right?
Nervous. I'm still nervous to make
ridiculous.
a purchase.
Just it makes no sense.
That don't ever go away.
It never goes away.
Yeah.
You're always nervous.
And what I tell myself, man, if the deal is not big enough, that's why it scares me. It's not big enough.
It's not big enough.
I always try to go bigger and scare my own self.
And boy, when he's Nicole, this is not gonna work, I'll be like, what? Be quiet, we're getting it done.
I know, man.
That is so funny. So when we go on the radio, we'll be back. We'll talk a little about Kumi and Shan. And, of course, we got to talk about Ecstasy Atlanta.
One thing about me, boy, I don't go looking for no horn, so don't play that.
You're dealing, you're looking for horn.
Hey.
Plenty horn, boy. You're looking for horn. You want to get horn, boy. Why you want to marry? You don't have no money.
So everybody just know, tonight, we are giving away free tickets. Make sure you stay tuned. We're going to do free tickets, and in the hour after the show, for 1 hour only, tickets will go on sale for $30. 1 hour only. After the show. All right?
I hope you will take it, partner.
Give it up. Yes, don't forget tomorrow night, Global Thursdays in Buckhead at the Rose Bar, and we're gonna have live fireworks. So get there on time, get there early. 10 p.m. we start.
You're looking for her. You're going to get her. You're looking for her. Plenty hard. Why you want to marry? You don't have no money. You ain't walking no way.
We the Global Team Radio Show, and we sponsored by Demon Rum. And we on each and every Wednesday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Labor Day weekend.
Music sweet.
August 31st. We bring you rum soca coolers. So stay tuned.
The one who invented music is got to be terrific. Got to be the one.
You can get your tickets on VIP Socio. And I tell you, it's a cooler fete.
Music fills the world
with happiness,
plenty sweetness and
togetherness.
Music have no friends or enemies. Everybody.
Yes, Dingole.
Dingole.
Hey, Dingole. Dingole. Hey, Dingole.
If you close your up
and you shoot bust up,
you could still jump up when music plays.
But I remember that tune in Juve, boy.
Everybody.
Yes, Dingole. Neighbor, where you there, neighbor? Neighbor. Hey. Hey. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, I who remember tune like this. One thing when you my age, boy, you witness everything. When them tune was tuned, and in the back of the carnival and Juve until now. Bum, bum, bim, bum. You know when Stillman was the thing? And the band going down the road for Juve. And a tune like that come on. Boom, 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 boom. All you looking at is the drum man. And the Stillman. Let we go, let we go.
I was planning to forget Calypso, the one that is in Domingo, but I am afraid I can't make the grade.
Yes, I. Global Team Radio Show. Bum, bum, bim, 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 bum, bum. Oh my goodness, I could feel it.
I don't know how this thing get inside me.
20 years ago, I could feel it in my bones right now.
Like the taking man for a panyard, morning and evening.
Afro Caribbean Entertainment.
If I don't want to sing,
Bim bum.
When he start to do his thing, I
Bim
don't
bum.
want to, but I gotta sing. Bim bum. If I don't want to dance,
Bim bum.
he does have me in a trance. I don't want.
Oh my God, I miss still pan boy. Oi, 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 oi. Now you're reaching. Now you're reaching. I see you reaching. You reaching. I have to stand up on that one now.
People trying to make confusion, trying to put Baron against me. Some say for an imposter and bliss with me.
What tune was tune?
And now I try to sound just like you. But I would like to let those
This is Kaiso.
for 14 long years. Baron did leave me. 1979 is when I came on the scene. Then Baron came.
Everybody who know the sing tune.
I don't sound like the Baron. For your information, the Baron does sound
Like me.
So when I'm singing my tune, I know there's
Y'all remember these days, boy?
and me.
When there was the sweetest voice. When Sugar Aloes and Baron had the sweetest voices around. Somebody call Tiny Whiny for me. Somebody call Tiny Whiny. There we go.
Tiny whiny, this chick from country.
When tune was tune. You could imagine Juve morning when that tune come on, boy. Ready jump. Byron Lee and the Dragonaires. I want the soca. Going down the road and we chip in. Wine your bum bum. Tiny whiny. Wine your bum bum. Wine your tiny whiny, why you there? Wine your bum bum. Don't stop this whining. DJ IOSC, the musical annihilator. I tell you, when SC come to the studio, he annihilate the whole of the global world. Squeeze, SC, squeeze. Oh yeah. IOSC, the musical annihilator. Total annihilation right now. Let's go. And we're doing it old school tonight. Hey. Give me soca. Oh yeah, yeah.
Tassa City, advantage in the village, Asoka Tassa Rampage, Nani wine, 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 Nani wine down so, Nani wine down so. Nani wind down low, Nani wind down low, Nani wind down so, Nani wind down so, Nani wind down low,
Nani wind down low.
You see Miss Mary, she big and hairy.
Bam bam,
You see she mother,
bam bam,
you see she father.
bam bam.
For carnival this year,
I love Miss Mary here.
Miss Mary wearing one ball. So come and see she one ball. Mas this year gonna be great. For someone to play, I can hardly wait. Dress up like a Baptist woman with a shoebox in the hand, shouting money to see was confusion in the van. To see Miss Mary, she big and hairy. To see she mother, to see she father. For carnival this year, I have Miss Mary here. Miss Mary wait, so come and see she. The sun drop behind the hill. My display may be called off beat, but the public will have a treat. Well, it's fed for so an excitement in Frederick Street. To see Miss Mary, she big and hairy. To see she mother, to see she father. For carnival this year, I have Miss Mary here. Miss Mary waiting.
Bam bam.
So come and see she. Having a good time, don't break up the line. Go away, I intend to stay, preach Paul. I ain't going home at all. Jane, it is 4 o'clock in the morning, Jane. Yeah, the neighbor cock how it crowing. Yeah, man, let go me down. I ain't going home. Just leave me alone. I ain't ready yet. Not begin to fed. Having a good time. Don't break up the line. Go away. I intend to stay, preach Paul. I ain't going home at all. Go away. Don't worry to come and molest me. Look deep, the music to dance sweet. Let me have me fun when I done. I ain't ready yet. I'm not beginning to fret. Having a good time. Don't break up the line. Go away. I intend to stay, preach Paul. I ain't going home at all.
This is too bad. And boys like Justin. So we headed for the road. And we covered in mud and oil. Yes. So we singing. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. And sing la la. Yeah, la la la.
La 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 la.
La la la.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes. Global Team Radio Show. And we sponsored by Demon Rum. La la.
Hear me. This is a simple calypso. The words don't rhyme, but sing it so. All you really have to know. Sing the chorus as you go. When you really get the beat, good Lord, just start to jam your feet. Then you must get the thing just as long as you sing. Yeah.
La la la.
Hands in the air, hands. La 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 la.
La la.
That looking good. Come again.
Turn it up. Yes, I. Yes, I. Global Team Radio Show and we sponsored by Demon Rum.
So we are back. We are back. We are going to give out some free tickets for this party. Ecstasy Atlanta, ecstasyatlanta.com. Ecstasyatlanta.com. Make sure that's where you're going to get your tickets. Now, I'm going to say this. We are going to give away free tickets tonight. However, for 1 hour after the show, we put them at discounted price. So when you get on there, if you don't win any free tickets tonight, you get 1 hour after the show. You use the promo code Brooklyn Beauty in all caps. Brooklyn Beauty in all caps. Okay? In order to get your discount, tell a friend, tell another friend, tell a friend, share again, tell a friend and tell another friend, and share and share and share again. Okay? So, don't forget, you can catch us on YouTube, Live 365, Podcast FM, Bacchanal TV, Instagram, and Facebook. And don't forget, you can catch me at Elite All White on Instagram. Also, Brooklyn Beauty 4 on TikTok. And now, like I said, I now have a Facebook and Instagram that says Elite All White and Brooklyn Beauty. Man, I don't know. So I'm going to get all these things connected properly. So I'm interfacing from one page and everybody sees everything. So thank you once again, y'all. One thing I have to say, and I really do have to tell you from the bottom of my heart, that I appreciate that you guys listen to us from 9 to 11 p.m. on a Wednesday night. Like, that's amazing to have people to just actually listen to us, share the show, replay it again, things of that nature. So I really, really, from the bottom of my heart, with all sincerity, thank everybody so much for allowing us to be one of the best shows. Am I saying that right? On CLTV. We are actually one of the best shows. And we trying to ever, right? Right, Lucian? Ever. When what we are wanting to be, want to grow more and more. So our intention is to make sure that we have at least 1,000 or more people watching, replaying consistently on CLTV, the global radio team. So, AC and Lucian, we're giving away tickets. So we're just going to make it easy. 678-661-1819, 678-661-1819. Tell us what the name of the party is. How about that? Call in 678-661-1819. I don't care who it is. Call in and tell us what the name of the party is. 678-661-1819. Okay? So, we have a caller. Wait a minute. We have a caller. Hold on. Hello? Hello?
I'm calling for my free ticket. Ecstasy Atlanta.
Oh, is that the name? Who's calling? Who's calling?
Naomi Fowler.
She cannot. Naomi, get off the phone. You cannot get a free ticket.
Why can't I?
See,
you said you don't care who it is.
Anyone. Listen, she is out here tying up the lines. This is Robbo sister. Get off the phone, okay? She out here tying up the lines, trying to get a free ticket. No, bye.
You already know you're cheating.
Cheating. She's already cheating. 678-661-1819. 678-661-1819. We have the huge announcement. Finally, we can tell you one of the hottest DJs from Dominica will be at this party, Ecstasy Atlanta, DJ MJ. DJ MJ will be here at this party. That's one of the hottest Dominican DJs. You do not want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. So, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back. Yep, we're going to come back. We're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back.
A woman in the bus dominance with a baby boy in she hand. Fighting to get in a bus the other day, that was a jam session. So she passed the child through a window and give a shiny name light. When he take the baby and sit back down, man, the boy in front start to cry. No cry, baby, no cry. No cry, baby, baby, no cry.
Yes,
I walked away for a second and didn't realize we got another call. We have another caller. Call again. Hello.
Hello, did I win the ticket?
Oh, what's the name of the... Wait, first, who am I speaking to?
My name is DJ Red. Did I win the ticket?
What's your name?
DJ Red.
DJ Reds. What's the name of the party, DJ Reds?
I know that. Ecstasy. I want a ticket.
No, you don't get a ticket. Reds. Listen.
Why don't I get no ticket?
Listen, you don't get any ticket, DJ Reds. You tying up the line too. What is going on tonight?
You just called in. I called in. I want my ticket.
And I said anybody, right? I can't.
But that was not even the right name of the party, though.
Right, it's not even the right name of the party at that.
Is that the right name?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
Yep. So you might have to hang up and call back again.
He said ecstasy.
The name is
Infinity.
No,
Infinity.
it's not. That's not the name. Yes. That you went far away from the name. You had part of the name. You didn't have the whole name.
It's ecstasy.
That's not the full name.
Oh, you want the full name?
Yes.
Okay. Fine, no problem.
Hang up and call back.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang up and call back. Bye.
You gotta hang up and call back. You gotta figure out what's the full name. It's a full name.
I'm gonna hang up and call back and say Ecstasy Atlanta. Bye.
No, he got it.
Hang up and call back.
All right, bye.
Bye. Listen. You know what? I love being on this station because we always have fun at some point or another. If it's a stupid little, crazy little argument because we've been silly, or somebody's calling in and be sad, we always have fun at the station. And our night always goes by really super, super quick. And our night is actually almost over. We only got about 15 minutes. So we didn't even get to talk about Comey and Shan. Let's talk about that real quick, y'all. No. Stop it. Comey and Shan. So Comey and Shan is a couple that met during Carnival, right? So it's a big deal right now. Comey and Shan is a really, really big deal right now because of how their relationship began. So you don't know, right? I should have sent you the video so you got something to say. But because you would have had an opinion about that one. I know you would have.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So Comey and Shan met during Carnival, right? And they had an open relationship. They are now married, but originally they had an open relationship. And I always tell guys, like even my guy friends, right? Women always are the ones that's gonna catch feelings first. It just is what it is, right? Or guys think they don't have feelings until the woman decides she wants to walk away. Right? So I know AC watched it because I made sure he watched it. So tell me your opinion about that situation, AC. I want to see how you think about it at 25.
Oh, wow. I actually wow. Okay. I actually really don't have any thoughts. I mean, what works for people works for people.
You see, that's very true. Yeah. However, it does. You're right, because expectations only happen when everybody agree, right? When all parties agree. Expectations do not become disappointing unless right? So I say the same thing. Like, people are dogging him. Well, first of all, people are kind of like dogging her out, saying, "Oh, she's not beautiful enough for him," and I'm like, "This is crazy."
Here's the thing that irritates me about that. Actually, is okay. First off, I've actually had the privilege of seeing them in real life.
Okay.
I mean, she's not really ugly.
She's not. I saw her, like, even on
that's
video. I was like, she's not a bad looking woman. Like, why are they making it seem like she's the bottom of a shoe or something?
I think what it is because they kept it private for so long, and then they finally went public, and there were so many people that wanted to be in her place.
They did. That's what I say.
That's just what it is. Like,
and I guess because how she did it, right?
Right.
So they were originally had an open relationship. As time passed, and I mean, not a whole lot of time passed, like maybe 6 months, and then she was like, you know what, maybe you need to be with her. Maybe you need to be with those people, because I realized this is, it was a good idea when we first started it, but now it's not such a good idea anymore, right? And this is how I feel, and maybe you need to just kind of get some things together, and you go ahead. And I think, and then what was happening was, according to their conversation, people did know they were dealing with each other because women were doing things to her. Like, they were just doing things to her. Right. And the good thing that I could appreciate about him is the fact that he believed her, right? Because he could have been like, yeah, right. You're just telling me that just to, I could appreciate, because, like, why would you need to lie about other women doing little snarky little things? Right. They do that.
No, I think that's the one thing about, like, and I don't want to single one specific community out, but one thing about the Caribbean community as a whole, they do that.
They do that.
Like, and it's actually really annoying. They will do it though.
I dealt with somebody, and that's what happened to me multiple times. Like, girls, like, because they was dealing with them and I didn't know. And then I found out because of the snarky little things that they were doing. Yeah. And when I would say, this is what did, and then he was like, nah, there's no way she could have did that.
Well,
really?
Well, I mean, because if I acknowledge, oh yeah, she did that to you, then that means that she had a reason to do that to you.
Well, see,
and that puts me
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. See, this is why I talk to guys. This is why I talk to guys. This is like, because for me, number one, I don't have no reason to lie to you. Like, why would I make that up? That's like childish for me to say, oh, such and such, and I was making it up. Really? Yeah. Come on. Like, cut it out. Yeah. Right? So when she said it, and I was listening to the video, I felt her pain. Like, I understood. The only good thing was that he actually saw it, acknowledged it, and was like, yeah, well, this is like, what's happening? Like, why are these women doing what they're doing? Right? And it's because normally they see something in that woman
that they want.
Right. They realize, okay, he might like her too much. Right. So they do different things to start garbage.
I think the thing is with people, when they see something that they can't understand,
right,
it creates hell and hot water for them, because it's like, all right, I know I look better than this person, or I think I look better than this person.
Right.
So why does he like her more than he likes me? And that's weird.
But the funny thing is, from my understanding, right, when I talk to like all of my homeboys that I talk to, they always say it's really, because she would say in a minute, she says it, I was not his type. I don't have a butt, I don't this, I don't that. But that was his type, right? So like, I like the relationship between the two of them, be honest with you. They talk freely. It's not this, I feel like I can't really say anything to this person type of thing. And the interaction that I saw, I was like, see, that's how people really should be.
I mean, that's what builds a relationship realistically. Like, it's a lot of people don't understand, when you're with somebody that doesn't fit your type. Right. It's not that they don't fit your type. They just don't fit your visual appeal.
Visual.
So, I mean, and that really makes no difference at the end of the day.
Really, it doesn't. So I was getting ready to that point. I was getting ready to say, a lot of my guy friends would be like, a lot of times it's like, yo, it's how women make me feel. It's not really how she looks. So women have this fallacy in their mind that they have to be extra beautiful, and a man picks you based off of you being extra beautiful. Yes, men are visual, but at the end of the day, if you have a bad personality, it doesn't matter how beautiful you are.
That kind of I have a theory about that.
Okay, so what's that theory?
Well, I wouldn't say a theory, a rule.
Okay.
Right?
I'm listening.
It's gonna sound so monstrous, and I apologize, but the pretty gets thrown away.
Right.
Right. Mm-hmm. But the personality is kept.
Right.
Right. So I might see you look good. All right, cool. Mm-hmm. But if I feel like you ain't gonna do nothing for me, you just get thrown away.
When you say not do nothing for me, what does that mean?
Well, like if all you are is pretty, you get thrown away.
Oh yeah.
Because
I get that.
What am I gonna do with you otherwise?
Right.
Like, you're useless. And I don't mean to say useless like that, because everyone has a use. But like for me, useless.
Yeah,
so,
but sometimes really no, some people are useless.
Well, yeah,
like,
realistically, like some people
some
really
people
are useless.
Like,
but that's just what it is at the end of the day. So I guess that's what happened in their situation. Like he found something that he really wanted and something that he could use.
But this is the thing, though. What's funny about that, if you remember, he was all like to his friends, like, we ain't really kicking it like that.
Everyone.
We just isn't.
Well, that's expected.
So that's the other thing that made her say, you know what? Well, if that's what you're doing, and even though our relationship is open, even if someone has a relationship that's open, they don't want you to like disregard them at the same time.
Well,
you know.
But okay, here's the thing though, right? And here's the kind of like caveat to kicking it with the ugly girl, right?
Right.
Quote unquote. The caveat to kicking it with the ugly girl is even if she makes
not
me feel
ugly,
good,
unattractive. Sure. But she's really not unattractive.
She's not. But
she really isn't.
The perceived ugly one.
Right.
The one that everyone's like, she ain't all that.
Right.
The issue with kicking it with that one is she may make you feel good, but everybody else make you feel bad. So of course, like I'm gonna be like, we just chilling. Yeah.
Right, because your boys might be saying something, right. But that's that's so crazy to me, because to me, and I know it might be different for guys, right? But at the end of the day, your friends are going to be your friends. They always got something to say. Somebody's always going to say something stupid or silly. But if you really ultimately like somebody, you shouldn't like really disregard them. You should be like, you know what? I like her like that. She's not my usual type that I usually, bring around or deal with. But
that kind of goes to show. Well, okay, it really depends on the type of person you are, really. Because, okay, for me, example, no one I'm friends with can say anything.
Right.
Like, whether good or bad, shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Right.
Keep your mouth to yourself.
And I think that's real mature.
Well, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, all right, what place do you have to speak on what I'm doing?
Exactly.
I don't care what you're doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Right.
But for other people, I guess some people don't really have that in them to say, oh, yo, bro, cut that. So, I mean, if you don't have the backbone to say, hey, bro, don't chat about what I'm doing, then it's like, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? Other than disregard him.
Right. So, and it's funny because even when she decided to do that, and he was all like, after they kind of split and she decided she didn't kind of want to do that no more, he went and like slept with like 9 girls, like in like record time.
But that was before though. That was when they were friends. That's how it started. And I think that's okay. So that's how it started. Yeah, that's how it started. That's how it started. So it started with them being friends.
Right.
And he was doing all of that.
Right.
And I think that's where their relationship actually took off, because it was, as a friend, I think there's something wrong with you. You may need to grow a little and mature a little.
Right.
And I think that's where like the little flame kicked off with them.
Right.
Because I mean, realistically, I know there, as a male, I know for a fact there aren't many women that actually care enough to tell you when you're doing shit. And
that's true.
Pardon me for saying, but like seriously, like there's not many women that'll be like, hey, yo, bro, you doing some BS. Cut that.
Right.
So I mean, when somebody actually experiences that, I think that's where like the relationship grows and how they actually end up.
But not always. Not always.
if it's done in the right way.
Because then it's like, sometimes it's like, come on now, like cut it out. Like,
right.
you this is the thing. What I don't think that, and he did admit it. He didn't realize he was like hurting girls, right? He was just doing his thing, because in our Caribbean community, running around with women is like a big macho man thing. You know what I'm saying? Hear me roar. I can do this and I hit that person. But at the end of the person, come on now, Lucian. Don't act like, come on.
No, I'm just laughing at the comments here. You know, Candy turning up on AC right now, you know. I don't know what AC said, but she wasn't too happy about that.
Right. So at the end of the day, like, she was just, I mean, in the community, it's just this big thing. And I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, for me, myself, I don't get it. Like, I know that if you want to run around, be single. That's one thing I say, right? Don't attach yourself to nobody if you want to run around. I could respect you if you're not attached to nobody and you doing your thing. Right. But if you're attached to somebody and then you doing your thing, and then not only are you doing your thing, it's not just one woman, you doing your thing, like, attached, and a million women. Like, that's ridiculous to me, right? That's just totally out of line all the way around, in my opinion, as a woman. I know as a man, y'all may not have the same opinion.
Someone once told me, and I'm not going to say who this someone is, but someone once told me, vice is just vice. But when vice is just vice, but when vice becomes consistent, it's an issue.
Yes.
So,
yes. That's very true. When it becomes consistent, when a vice becomes consistent, that's a problem. That's very truly a problem. So, like I was saying to you before, I had that one time, and I was like, hey, like, what, all these, like, what's happening, you know? And just the maturity level is not there. Well, I should say this. I felt like it was twofold. Either the maturity level was not there, it could have been that, or simply, he just didn't like me enough to say, yeah, I don't want to do that. Right? Like, that's the truth, right? When you look at it.
No, because you could really like somebody, and even if you really like somebody, there might be something that they're not giving you that